Democratic California Representative Eric Swalwell is threatening to take legal action against the FBI as it considers releasing damaging information weeks before he appears before voters in California in the race to become governor. Kash Patel, the FBI director, received a cease and desist letter from Eric Swalwell's lawyers stating that releasing such records violates what is known as federal privacy law. These records contain information regarding Eric Swalwell's relationship with a suspected Chinese spy by the name of Christine Fang. In a recent letter to Kash Patel, obtained by the Associated Press, Sean Hecker and Norm Eisen, attorneys of Eric Swalwell, stated that his actions threaten to expose him, as well as others at the FBI and the FBI itself, to considerable legal liability. They declared that disclosure of the investigative file would ultimately violate federal law. In a statement to the Washington Post, the FBI rejected claims that releasing the information is politically motivated. Kash Patel is reportedly weighing the release of investigative records related to Eric Swalwell's past relationship with Christine Fang, who has been accused of cultivating ties with Eric Swalwell and other California Democrats for espionage purposes. The suspected Chinese operative assisted with fundraising for Eric Swalwell's House re-election campaign in 2014. The undeniably repugnant news regarding Eric Swalwell's relationship with a suspected Chinese spy is just another example of the narcissistic debauchery members of the Democratic Party engage in on a regular basis. These kinds of inappropriate activities have been going on for decades, and the American people understand the implications of such brazen negligence with regard to national security. This is the unfortunate reality of the improper conduct of members of the Democratic Party. in the United States. It is a party made up of self-absorbed, garrulous talking heads who lecture the general public about complying with the law while they do as they please behind closed doors. Eric Swalwell seems to think that California voters will simply turn a blind eye to the vulgar nature of his antics in recent years. He obviously has no intention of being transparent with the citizens of California. One can only imagine the amount of classified information Christine Fang was able to obtain during her intimate time with Eric Swalwell. She could have simply slipped him a sleeping pill in order to gain access to vital documents in a manner most calculated. To him, she may have seemed innocuous, but one could argue that she knew exactly what she was doing, and that senior members of the Chinese Communist Party were only a text message away. It is absolutely disgusting behavior, and Eric Swalwell should be ashamed of himself for putting the country at risk with the strengthening of the Chinese military in recent years. World leaders are raising awareness about potential conflicts, as well as the need to be cautious with regard to China. In light of this ridiculous cease and desist letter, FBI Director Kash Patel has what can only be described as a golden opportunity to defend the Bureau against the outlandish claims of federal violations coming from Eric Swalwell's unapologetically vacuous attorneys. Such letters are only sent out of desperation in an attempt to cloak the reality of political laxity. This situation is nothing short of a battle that the American public will observe as they make up their minds about the implications of California being run by Eric Swalwell. Eric Swalwell's attorneys are doing everything they can to portray him as a wise choice for California governor, even though his reputation is a complete disgrace. They believe their efforts will pay off It is a delusional conviction that reeks of utter ignorance. There is absolutely no reason for Eric Swalwell's behavior, and there is no one in the Democratic Party who can justify his actions. The citizens of California should not vote for Eric Swalwell. He has proven that he does not possess the ability to protect national security. He is careless, and he will do nothing but destroy California. The people of California need to understand that Eric Swalwell is simply another power-hungry career politician who manufactures misinformation in order to advance the agenda of the radical Democratic Party. He is only one of many condescending lunatics who belong in an insane asylum and nowhere near public office. Any power that is given to him will be abused to the fullest extent. He does not know how to protect classified information, and he refuses to acknowledge the controversy in which he finds himself. Eric Swalwell can mindlessly stare at the clouds until further notice, but unlike the sun, his reputation cannot be obscured. It is only a matter of time before he is politically blacklisted. Even members of the Democratic Party understand that he is a danger to their liberal agenda. You cannot usher in a new world order with imbeciles like him on the radar. The people of the United States will watch the continuing mental decline of Eric Swalwell, and they will understand exactly who he is. Eric Swalwell has proven his stupidity.